Morning. I am back. Let me just say I'm back. How is everybody doing? I hope we are all doing good. So sometime last year, I came here and I announced that I'll be going away for 18 months because I needed to, you know, reinforce myself. I needed to go back to school to, have some diploma. I needed to go back to school to have a certification, and that is what I did. So last year, I think around October, I announced to you guys that I was going away for 18 months, and it's been over 18 months. Okay, by the special grace of God, I am back. Even though I'm not promising anything, I'm not going to be telling anybody that I'm going to be posting video every day because that's not possible. The nature of my job now takes a lot of my time. Okay, and as you all know, I am married. I have children. One is supposed to be going to the university next month, and the second one is going to the first year of senior high school. So his life has kind of changed a bit. So thank you guys. Thank you for those of you that are still watching my video. Thank you so much. So and I'm also here to tell you guys that I'm done with my school since December last year. I'm done with my school, and I've been working for, let me just say, 8 months now since I finished my certification. By the special grace of Almighty God, I am now a certified nurse aide. Okay, I don't know what else to call it. Nurse aide, what we call nurse assistant. Okay, but that's not the reason why I'm here today. I'm going to be making a video concerning my school and the job that I'm doing now, but I'm here for another thing today. Okay, so the reason I'm here today is because of there are some things that have been going on that I'm seeing with my eyes and hearing with my ears. Okay, concerning the crashing of so many marriages here in Italy. Okay, crashing of so many marriages in the Nigerian community, and the thing is just alarming. It's so alarming. So if you're a Nigerian living in Italy, if you've ever lived in Italy and maybe recently moved to UK, or you've moved to UK since 4 years ago, you will understand what I'm talking about. And I'm here to talk to our men, especially why they think that their marriage lasted here in Italy and then crashed immediately after moving to UK. Some of you are wondering why it has been like that your marriage lasted here in Italy and the marriage scattered immediately after you moved to UK. Maybe after 1 or 2 years, your marriage scattered. I'm here to tell you why today. The number one reason why you think your marriage lasted in Italy, your marriage lasted in Italy because your wives were not able to communicate, okay, to the Italian authority, okay. We all know that in Italy, about 70% of Nigerian women are unable to communicate with Italian language. I hope you know that. More than 70% of Nigerian women here are unable to communicate with the real Italian language. So that is why you think that your marriage lasted. They were unable to communicate because once you have a problem here and maybe you want to lay a complaint to the police authority here, of course you have to express yourself. But for you to be able to communicate yourself, at least you need to understand the basic Italian language. And most of our Nigerian women, they don't have that. Okay? So most of them were not able to communicate, so they endured what they are not supposed to endure. They tolerated what they are not supposed to tolerate here in Italy. So once you get to UK, where they know that they can express themselves even in broken language, English broken language, at least they will be able to express themselves to the police. Okay, so that is the number one reason. Even though when you go to the Italian police station, they will give you an interpreter, but we all know that to have an interpreter here, you have to wait for days for them to be able to bring somebody to interpret for you. And most of the times, even the interpreter self, they do not really understand this English language. The number two reason is that I see so many people that brought their wives all the way from Nigeria here. Somebody that studied so hard, their father sent to the university. You see a graduate after coming to here, after coming to this place, you the man, they will sit at home while you are the only one working because you wanted them not to work. You want to be the only provider at home. And And since you are not providing, this particular woman, for you to even give her a dime every month and is a problem for you. Hmm? Just to give your wife pocket money in a month is a problem. So many women are going through a lot in this country that we are in. Okay. Oh my God. I've seen a woman that has been here for more than 6 years, and she's still using needle and thread to sew the bra that she came with all the way from Nigeria here. You cannot give her pocket money to buy even pint and bra. So she has been enduring. And you know the greatest mistake a woman can make is to depend on a man for everything. So once you depend on a man, in fact, I'm also blaming our women. How can you just sit down abroad for 6, 8 years doing nothing, depending on your husband, even though the man tells you not to do anything? You have to say no. You have to say no. I mean, what was the reason why your father spent so much money for you to go to school? Is it not to educate you? And even if at all you don't go to school at all, don't you have brain? I mean, don't you have brain? So, like I was saying, I saw at least 2 or 3 people that are saying that they are still wearing the same thing that the same pint and bra that they came with. I can't imagine myself using. It's true that sometimes when your bra have issues, you can sew them. I mean, just to make it manageable. But resewing it and resewing it and resewing it, oh my God, that's ridiculous. Eh? Okay, most of your wives are not working, and you know that the day that woman got married to you, and the family at home knows that you based abroad, they are kind of relieved knowing that their daughter is going to marry someone that based abroad. At least even if it is 100 euro every month, they are expecting from that person. We all know that we have to help our people back home. Even if it is 100 euro a month, you give to that wife to send to her family at home. I mean, for goodness sake, you came to marry their children, their daughter, and they know that this person is going abroad. How can you expect a wife that has been with you for years not to even send 100 euro every month to the father or the mother? I'm not even talking about the siblings. Because once you give that 100 euro to the family, I mean, everybody will benefit from it. But you are refusing to give this woman a pocket money. One was saying that since she came to this Italy 7 years ago, that she has not sent a dime home. Even when the mother was seriously ill, they were calling her, but the poor woman could not do anything. She could not do anything because anytime she asked the husband would say that he doesn't have money. And you are here collecting all the children money. You are here collecting every money that is collectible. But for you to give this woman 100 euro a month to send to her family, that is wickedness. And so when they leave this place to UK, where they know that, I mean, they are able to express themselves, most of them rebelled. When they get to UK, they went to find job for themselves. And that is another thing that limited so many women, from working. Okay? So once they get to UK, where they know that they can express themselves in a little bit way, I mean, once they start having money, because the main reason why, again, there are so many women stayed back here in Italy, and you think your marriage lasted in Italy, was because they were not financially secured. Okay? They had no money. The language was a barrier. I mean, so many things that you limited them to do here. So when they get to UK, where they know that, okay, this is an English-speaking country, even though my English is not good, I can be able to express myself. Then another one is you raising your hands on your women here in Italy. Recently, there is this one that the husband, they were just talking, then the man, raised hand and, hit this woman on the face. I was so ashamed of myself. One person shame, they shame you. I was really, really ashamed of myself. And that is why I want to ask, when did your wife become the child in your house? For you to think that you can be able to raise your hand against another adult. When you went to ask for a hand in marriage in your father's house, you know that she was adult enough to get married, and that was the reason why you married her in the first place. But you raising your hands to hit your woman just because both of you are having an argument and you see that as a way of correcting her. That is why I ask, when did your wife become a child in your house? I mean, there are so many ridiculous things that are happening in Nigerian marriages that women really tolerated here in Italy, and when they get to UK, they see that place as a via of liberation. And you people will now be saying that my marriage was good in Italy, we just came to UK and UK spoiled our marriage. It is not the UK that spoiled your marriage. It is what the women has been enduring for years and years and years. Many women are suffering here, I know, especially when it comes to having money for themselves, doing things for themselves. I mean, I can't imagine myself every month. I'm not saying it's every month because I myself, I don't send money home every month. I want the people home to know that life is not all bed of roses here. So I don't send money every month. Besides, luckily, I thank God for my kind of family. Everybody's having something doing on the side. So before you see me send money home, I will really know that that thing is very, very important. That is the one rules I set for people back home. If I should be sending money, that money should be used for something very, very tangible. Okay, but at least I have to send. In a situation whereby your wife is not working and you are the reason why she's not working, because many of you don't want your wives to work here, at least be able to give her pocket money every day. Don't take it from your own salary, because the government is paying the children here. So many Nigerians have at least 3, 4, 5, 6 children. So you can imagine how much the government is giving you every month. Take 100 euro or 150 euro. Give to her. Whatever she does with it is none of your business. Let her have that money. And for you women, honestly, I'm not telling you to be disobedient to your husband, but how can a man tell you not to work? And you know that you are here enough because of you and your husband alone. You are also here for, to help people back home. Come on. I was really, really angry when I saw somebody talking about her sewing her bra for more than 6 years. And whenever she asks money, the man will tell her to go and be patching the bra, and she has been patching it. And this is someone that has bought how many lands in Nigeria? This is ridiculous, man. You keep purchasing land in Africa while your wife is here suffering, and then maybe by tomorrow, the one I'm talking about that slapped his wife some weeks ago, they are actually planning going elsewhere. They are living in Italy, and I already know that marriage is going to have a problem once they step out of this place. She will step out. Just mark it. So many people that I know that left Italy, let me just say 4 or 5 years ago, 40% of them are no longer together. You ask me why? These are the reasons why. Nigerian men, oh my God, you people should change. Otherwise, in a decade to come, Nigerian marriages will be having so many issues. In fact, maybe nobody will even agree to get married again, because the way I'm looking at things, everywhere you go, they say Nigerian woman, but people never really sat down to think, why are Nigerian women behaving the way they are behaving? You men really need to sit down and think. So these are the common reason why I think that you thought your marriage lasted here in Italy and then scattered immediately after you left Italy to UK or other places. Remember that your wives endured because of lack of language barrier. They could not get job here. Even those that wanted to work, they could not work, because for you to be able to work, at least you have to have the basic Italian language, and many of them doesn't have that. Financial problem, because once you deny a woman access to finance, that is the worst thing you can ever do to any woman. Deny her access to finance. Many of you men go as far as being the one to go and do groceries. so as not to leave that woman with even 1 euro. You will be the one to go to the grocery store, you buy everything that you want to buy, so that your wife will not be able to have a dime in her hand, and that is wickedness. That is very, very wicked of you. So don't stop wondering why your marriage is scattered once you left Italy to UK, and then the marriage crashed in UK. I'm just telling you the reasons, and this is just the few reasons that I'm bringing out to you today. Stop wondering. These are the main reason why. I will tell you that in this 21st century, the biggest mistake you can ever make as a woman is to totally depend on a man for your provision. I mean, in this 21st century, who is looking up to a man for any provision? I don't know. I don't know how you people reason anyway, but that is just it. I'm here to end this video here. If you like this channel, subscribe. Thank you so much. Share if you can, and I will see you on my next video. Bye.